That's all I have time to do is open a beer. All right, I think. Oh, my beer. Howdy, 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 everyone. Oh my goodness. Murphy's Law, when something could go wrong, it will, and it did, and such is life, as they say. Hello everybody in Facebook land. So good to see you all here. Good to see you, Kathy. Good to see you, Tanya. Bernie, nice to have you here. Hello neighbors. Hello Stefan, nice to see you. All of a sudden my big yellow machine wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. and I'd otherwise be drinking a really nice chilled Manhattan, but it was 5:30 and I had time to open a beer. So cheers, and yes, and of course appropriately a Corona. It's the only thing I drink these days. Well, thank you again to Pat and Mary Duffy for a wonderful time on the boat yesterday. A special thanks to Zarina, who did that wonderful piece on Spectrum today. You guys have it on your TV. That was fun to see it with the cat at the end was even best. I'm finding that it's not just Tank that likes me. It's being liked by a cat, that's huge. It's one thing to be liked by a dog. Every dog's going to like you. It goes without saying. But when a cat likes you, it's like, oh, that's high praise. Well, this is show number 50. Can I get a big shout out? Woo! And can I just say it feels like it? Oh, Lordy. I really need a mattress right here just to catch me when I do fall, because I'm going to. I would have loved to have come up with a whole bunch of new songs and themes and things for today, but I thought it would be nice to look back, or I just looked at all the songs that I have already sung, and I pulled out ones that were meaningful to me today. So that's what we're doing, and it'll just that's how it's gonna go. So cheers everybody, and let's get this, as they say, show on the road. Or as my mother would say, a little less talk, a little more singing. Hi, Mom. She doesn't always say that. Okay, and look at all these fun people. Oh, and Cliff Allman's drinking a Moscow Mule. I do want one for a future show. How quickly could you get here? This Corona is good and all. It's even uncomfortable calling it that. Can we change the name of Corona beer?
I didn't think they were selling it. I thought they'd take it out for a while.
Let's just call it 19. What was I saying about less talk? All right. I'm going to make room for all these things since I had a little bit of a different setup. I like seeing you guys, and I need to have control of the musica. And I hope it all works. We're using this now. Sing along. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only stay the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. One more time. My sunshine away. Da da da. Cheers, everybody. And if you came because I was on TV, I'm glad you're all here. Welcome, newbies. I'll be out front tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, singing across to everybody, across the street to everybody. But you're welcome here. I hope the sound is good enough. We have new visitors.
Go Dennis!
Yeah, girl. Who was that? It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we all could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in the traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Can you all hear it enough? Good. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss while a few of the verses, they got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite bright as I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. See, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, those are the sweetest eyes that I've ever seen. You can tell, and you can tell everybody, don't yell at me, this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Thank you. I love that song, and I mess it up every time. What I'd really love to do is learn the Hugh, oh shoot, what's his last name? That sang it in Moulin Rouge.
Hugh Jackman.
No, he's Scottish.
Oh. Laurie? Ewan McGregor? No.
Yeah, Ewan, not Hugh. Ewan McGregor. It's such a great version. So someday, I'll add it to the list. It is on the list. You guys all doing okay out there? Way in here. Hey, and by the way, I want to see pictures. So from you guys here, and from you guys in there, anybody that's taken pictures, I put a post on Facebook today. I'd like to start collecting mementos from this time besides song lists and song words. I've gotten some really great pictures. Stefan, you've sent me some great ones. But pretty much my record is me and my iPad pictures. So seeing from balconies and from cars and other perspectives, from behind, from front, it's really awesome. So I appreciate it super much. All right, well, like I said, this is topical, and this is what's on my mind. And I did this song a couple of days ago, or a few days ago. A little PC. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, it's a longer intro. Let's try that again. We shall overcome. shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. Imagine that. We'll walk hand in hand. Yes, we will. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid someday and today. For deep in my heart, I still believe we are not afraid today. The whole wide world around, we are not alone. The whole wide world around someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome someday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be, more like twice. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I believe in yesterday. As Frank would say, here's an awfully pretty folk song. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls in soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green. When I was 17. I was 21. It was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with all that perfumed hair. And it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls who lived up the stairs of independent means. We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. Oh, it was so long ago. When I was 35. But now the days grow short. I'm in the autumn of my years, and I think of my life as vintage wine from the fine old kegs, from the brim to the dregs. And it pours sweet and clear. It was a very was a mess of good years. Thank you. No stage director, no help other than all these funny little gadgets. And I should have picked I Get By with a little help from my friends. I'll do that this weekend, as I do feel that. My gosh, I've just been thinking of you all day, every last one of you, going through your comments and things, trying to rally for tonight, just kind of crank it up, and I'll sleep well tonight. I'll sleep well knowing that we've been together 50 times, and that's pretty cool. That really is cool. Did I thank Mary and Pat Duffy for the time on the boat yesterday? If I didn't, that was awfully fun. Made it even more of a good year. And thank you, Bernie Goulet, who brought me a beautiful bottle of Knob Creek bourbon, which by the time all these things messed up and whatnot, I did not have time to make that beautiful Manhattan with that beautiful bourbon. But maybe that's what's going to be for tomorrow. I've sung this one, well, I've sung them all before, but this is from Wicked, and it truly, really reflects a lot of what goes through my mind day in and day out as we go through this strange out-of-body experience that we're experiencing. Really is this. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. I don't know if I believe that's true. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. Well, maybe that we may never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its moorings by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, and all my good pals on Facebook. You guys are tried and true, and Mark Skidmore has a voting thing I think he's going to introduce. I noticed that on some comments today, that he's going to have a finalist whittled down to the favorite song. Corona tune of the year. So, or Quarantune. But so good luck with that. I'm anxious to participate and see what comes of that. I did something interesting. I think it was 2 days ago that what is his name? Dylan McDermott was on the Today Show, and he's talking about this Hollywood show that he's in, and there's a slew of stars. They've actually been interviewing some other people that are in it too, and I don't know if it was fully based on my friend's book, Scotty Bowers, that wrote a book called Full Service about his time in the kind of the underworld of Hollywood, but evidently it's very loosely based, because Scotty really was a good guy, and it sounds like Dylan's character's a little good and a little shady and whatnot. But anyway, this is my Scotty shirt. Scotty had literally hundreds of these. And so this is my memento of our friendship. And I wear it. It fits perfectly. So that's nice. It's nice to be able to, even though your friend is gone, you can throw something on that they wore. But you know what? I'm never going to wear my dad's clothes. That's another thing. That's a whole different thing. But anyway, this is Scotty. So I watched his. I had read the book a long time ago, but I watched the documentary a couple of days ago. Now, it's not for the faint of heart, and it's probably liable to make even a sailor blush, some of the language and scenery, but I highly recommend it. It's a great movie and about a great person, and an extraordinary story, and a United States American hero. He made it through Guadalcanal, he made it through Iwo Jima, while his brother didn't in the same battle. So anyway, wearing your shirt, Scotty, here's to you, and God bless you, and I miss you terribly. Okay, we're gonna close with this is my Quarantune of the day, because we need a little hope, we need a little encouragement, but we have done our time, and we committed no crime. So, but keep doing your time and keep committing no crime, and we'll, even though you're getting sand kicked in your face, keep it going. We're almost there. Good to see all your names here. Hi, Danny. Good to see you, and Barbara, and Dawn, and Tim, and Richard Saxon. Nice to see you, and Judy, and Terry. Everybody, cheers to you. Last song. Last call. I've done paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions. friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I've taken my vows, my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all. But it's been no bed of roses. Whoa. But it's been no bed of roses. No pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge of the whole human race. But we aren't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friend. And we keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Thank you, guys. Number 50 is in the books, everybody. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I've been chugging and chugging uphill, trying to make it to 50, and we did.
Halfway home.
So, oh, please don't say that. I don't plan to take a night off this weekend, but anyway, we'll see you 5:30 tomorrow. Cocktail in hand or whatever you want to enjoy. Bring popcorn. And it's been a great 50 ride. Bye, you guys. And we'll have a nice weekend. And I bid you all just a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I bid you all good night. Cheers.